Hi, in this video, I'm going to be answering few really important questions. Most of these questions were frequently asked either on my website or other social media platforms. So hopefully this is going to be beneficial to all of us. First, I'm going to read the question and then I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. So let's begin. First question, how common is breast cancer? And the answer is, it is very common. In fact, it is the most common cancer among women. The current data states that 1 woman among 7 will develop breast cancer during their lifetime. So it is very common. Why is breast cancer so common in India? Breast cancer incidence throughout the world depends on multiple factors, like the genetic makeup or the genes that we carry, our lifestyle choices, environmental factors, reproductive factors. Things like these will affect the incidence of breast cancer in a particular region. Coming to India, it is more common. This is because of lack of awareness about breast cancer. Most of the women are not aware of the signs and symptoms of breast cancer. So they come up to a clinician at a very late stage. Therefore, there is late diagnosis of breast cancer. And by the time they come to a tertiary care center or a clinician or a specialist, it has already progressed to a later stage. There is also limited healthcare access. All these factors together has increased the prevalence of breast cancer in India. Is breast cancer curable in India? Breast cancer treatment outcomes depend on multiple factors again, the most important being the stage of the disease at the time of diagnosis. There are other factors like the type of tumor, the biology of the tumor. What I mean by biology of the tumor is the personality of the tumor, how aggressive the tumor is, what are the receptors that the tumor has, which can be targeted by a particular therapy. These decide the cure rate of the breast cancer. Though we have had very good advancement in treatment of cancer, the diagnosis and the time of diagnosis, more importantly, will decide the cure rate. There is 100% cure rate in early breast cancers when they are diagnosed at an earlier stage, compared to the later stages of breast cancer, where the cure rate will differ. Though it is completely treatable, but cure rate is going to differ. How to avoid breast cancer? There is no surefire way of avoiding breast cancer, but there are a few risk factors which can be prevented. Most of them are lifestyle choices, like maintaining a healthy body weight, especially after menopause, regular physical activity, avoiding smoking or any kind of tobacco abuse, limiting your alcohol consumption, and breastfeeding if it is possible. Is breast cancer 100% curable? As I mentioned before, there is a significant progress in treatment of cancer. We do have excellent medicines and therapy along with surgical intervention, but the cure rate still depends on the time of diagnosis of the tumor. At an early stage, like stage 1 and some stage 2, we can have a 100% cure rate. While in later stages like 3 and 4, the cure rate differs. What are the warning signs of breast cancer? Okay, so the common early signs of breast cancers are lump in the breast or change in size or shape of the breast and the nipple. There can be changes in the skin like dimpling, thickening of the skin looking like an orange peel. There can also be nipple discharge, which can be of very different colors. How fast does breast cancer spread? The rate of breast cancer progression again differs depending on the biology of the tumor, the type of the tumor, the personality of the tumor, as I mentioned, about how aggressive it is. Some cancers can progress over a period of years. They're very slowly progressing. While the others, the rapid ones, then they can progress and go and spread to multiple organs within a span of few weeks. What is the first symptom of breast cancer? The first symptom of breast cancer, it is generally breast lump. Most of the women, they find this lump by themselves, either while they're changing their clothes, or they're bathing, or they've been hit or there's a trauma to the breast. So what happens? They observe a lump. So this is generally the earliest symptom. Some women who are more vigilant and examine their breast on a regular basis can notice changes in the breast shape or size or changes in the skin, which I already mentioned. How long can breast cancer go undetected? Breast cancer can go undetected for a very prolonged period of time, depending on the type of tumor. Some slow-growing tumors can stay in the breast for a very long time and there will be no signs or symptoms that are very obvious. And while some tumors, again, who are aggressive, they will start to show symptoms and signs at an earlier stage, meaning they will spread. If they spread faster to other organs like lung or liver, we can also have symptoms of lungs or liver being involved before the breast. Does stress cause breast cancer? Okay, so while stress does affect the overall health, but there is no scientific data stating that stress is directly related to development of breast cancer. Nevertheless, handling stress and decreasing stress can help in a better health